Hello, good afternoon from the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium, and wherever you might be getting our voices and signals from, you most welcome back to LSTV. And we are live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary decks as usual, Parliament Fati Kemo Kanyi, behind the camera is Osman and Nyeman Sadacham. And welcome to the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and this afternoon it is Brikama Summer Nawettan playoff. And the playoff contest is between Orlando Magic Football Club against Wellingara United. And Wellingara played in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan, and this is their 6th outing in the playoff, and they are currently facing off against Orlando Magic, who are one of the most decorated football clubs in the history of Brikama. And Orlando Magic will be eyeing for a return in the Brikama Summer Nawettan, and a victory for Orlando Magic will solely confirm their participation in this Brikama Summer Nawettan competition, whilst a defeat will solely get them crashing as far as this year's Nawettan in Brikama is concerned. Whilst Wellingara United will also be hoping to get themselves a place in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. A victory for them will solely confirm their presence, whilst a defeat will solely get them crashing. And a victory for any of these sides will solely confirm their presence in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. And it is all coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It is going to be a victory for one of these sides. It is either going to be Orlando Magic or Wellingara to have a place in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. So if you want to get any updates, be glued to us here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium live on LSTV, so we get you all the proceedings as far as this fixture between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United is concerned. Orlando Magic are currently dressed in a mixture of white and blue shirts, blue shorts, and a mixture of white and blue socks, whilst Wellingara are done in their colorful mixture of green and white shirts, green shorts, and a mixture of green and white socks. And Wellingara will solely be kicking from our left to right from our commentary decks, whilst Orlando Magic kicks from our right to left from our commentary decks. And this game is being officiated by Sambaba Aliuseka, Samba Sise, and Ismaila K. Bojang as the 4th assistant referee. And any moment from now, the central referee Sambaba will solely get us going here. And Kemo Kanyi, welcome back to the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And this afternoon it is a class Brikama Summer Nawettan and a class between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United.
Yes, very well. Thank you so very much, Pa. And I mean, it is going to be a very, very interesting game. Looking at the two, for Wellingara, they would want to make sure that they qualify themselves for the first time into Brikama Summer Nawettan. So for that of the Orlando side, they have relegated last season, and then they will make sure that they cement their position by winning this particular game. This is the only game that is, I mean, between them and the Nawettan proper. So they will be hoping that they win against this Wellingara side. But remember, Wellingara have been playing for so long. This is going to be the 6th game that they are currently taking part in. So one would see they have competitive played 5 games before coming into the 6th game here. So that alone is another energy that is part of this particular Wellingara side. But nonetheless, that of the Orlando side, they have been here. They are a team that have been winning trophies from this Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium here. So winning this particular game, I believe, would not be a problem to them. So they will be hoping that they approach them very well, so that they can still regain their position back into the Nawettan proper. For the Wellingara side, they are making sure that they have their position for the first time playing in the Brikama Summer Nawettan. They have been trying, they have not been succeeded in playing into the Brikama Summer Nawettan. So this time, this is the last game that they will need to play for them to also put themselves a place into the Summer Nawettan. So it's going to be a very, very interesting encounter.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. A make it or break it for both Orlando Magic and Wellingara FC, and it is all coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And quickly a rundown on the starting 11 for Orlando Magic Football Club. They starts with Habibu Sane, 20 in goal, Famara Jata 5, Baboto Bojang 5, Famara Jata 3 rather, Baboto Bojang number 5, Amadou Pui number 8, Osman Baji, team captain number 10, Mamadou Kande 12, Adama Damfa 14, Kausu Jata number 15, Michael Da Silva 16, Dudu Sane 17, Lamin Toure 13. Completes the 11 for Orlando Magic. Wellingara United starts with Modu Ba 1 in goal, Aliou Sane 17, Mod Lamin Keita 12, Yankuba Busum 7, Abdoulaye Jallo 14, Zakaria Sise 18, Buba Sow number 2, Juma Ba number 10, Mod Lamin Balo number 3, Sekou Hydra 9, Ibrahima Sidibe number 6. Completes the 11 for Wellingara United, and Wellingara are being coached by Sekou Jajo, who is assisted by Bakari Jame, whilst Orlando Magic is being coached by Abdoulaye Sedi, and Abdoulaye is being assisted by Lamin Fati as the assistant head coach. And the game is coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and we are into the very first minutes of this contest between the boys in blue and green. Orlando Magic playing from our right to left, dressed in blue colors, whilst Wellingara Dawn in green and white, playing from our left to right. This time player goes to ground and he's been rewarded by the central referee Samba Ba, who is been assisted by Aliou Seka, Samba Sise Ismaila K Bojang as the fourth assistant referee. And the player for Orlando Magic is currently down injured. He's been rewarded by the central referee Samba Ba, and the central defender number 8 gets that quickly to his defensive partner number 3 Famara Jata for Orlando Magic. Drills the ball low, great control. Player tries to dribble past his marker. Still Orlando Magic changes or switch the play from the left to the right hand side this time around. Orlando Magic will try to get something here. Dribble past Yankuba Busum, team captain. Not a very good delivery from the number 17 for Orlando Magic, Dudu Sane, and it's going to be a goal kick for the boys in white and green, Wellingara. And Wellingara will now have the opportunity to get this goal kick through their goalkeeper Modu Ba. And Modu urges his central defenders to move forward, dressed in his yellow shirt, blue short and blue socks. The custodian Modu Ba launches in a long one, a long and high one, into the half of Orlando Magic, and Orlando plays the ball quickly to Habibu Sane, the goalkeeper. Habibu sends in a long one, not a very good one. This time Yankuba Busum regained possession for Wellingara. Player goes to ground, central referee waving for a play on. This time the central referee Samba Ba has given a foul to Wellingara, and the player is currently down injured, and the central referee is currently on the player. Just as we said earlier, this game is a make it or break it for both Orlando and Wellingara, as the winner of this contest will surely be playing in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan, whilst the defeated side will surely get themselves crossing. And is that going to be Orlando or Wellingara? Is still in the balance, and it's going to be a delivery for Wellingara. Number 17 and central defender will take this. Aliou Sane launches in a long one, not a great one. A glancing header into the half of Orlando Magic's half. Orlando drops the ball for the goalkeeper. An easy time for Habibu Sane, and Habibu urges his central defenders to move forward, this time to his central defender and number 3 Amadou Pouye. Amadou left-footed drive, long and high one, to the part of the center forward and number 10 for Orlando Magic, who chases on the far side Usman Baji, and Usman is the team captain as well. This time Orlando Magic surges forward, player goes to ground, drill the ball, and this time it's a great control. Yankuba Busum with a timely clearance for Wellingara, and it's this time into the center circle, ball being headed. A collision, player goes to ground, central referee waving for a play on. Another player for Wellingara goes to ground, and this time Samba Ba has given an infringement to Wellingara United, and Wellingara will benefit. We have seen a difficult game between these two sides, as both sides will be eyeing for a victory, and a victory for any of these sides here will solely confirm their presence as far as this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan is concerned. And the flag of the assistant referee Aliou Seka is being raised against Wellingara, and Orlando Magic will solely benefit. And Orlando Magic is one of the most decorated football clubs in Brikama. They have won series of trophies in the Brikama Summer Nawettan, and unfortunately for them last year, they could not get themselves to the next phase of Brikama Summer Nawettan, seeing them relegated, and here they are this year, battling for their survival, and it's going to be a make it or break it for them. A victory for them will surely get them back to the Brikama Summer Nawettan, and a defeat will surely get them crossing. Whilst Wellingara United, who have never tested Brikama Summer Nawettan proper, will be eyeing for a victory to confirm their presence in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. It's a foul given by the central referee Samba Ba, and Samba is dressed in his red shirt, black short and red socks, and Samba is being assisted by Aliu Seka, Samba Sise and Ismaila K. Bojang as the fourth assistant referee. Jata drills the ball into the area. A glancing header by the central referee of Wellingara, who tries to control the ball on the right side. This time Yankuba Busum, team captain. Yankuba dribble passes marker, moves the ball forward. Yankuba launches in a long one, not a great one. Ball being headed out by Orlando Magic, and it's going to be Yankuba Busum once again to effect this throw in for Wellingara. And Wellingara United, the team captain is being asked to get the ball back, and it's going to be a throw in for the boys in white and green. The central referee is trying to give some instructions to the player. That seems to be a push and pull between the players. And central referee Samba Ba is currently having a word with the central defender, number 8 for Orlando Magic, who is Amadou Pui, and the center forward and number 9 Sekou Haidara for Wellingara United. That was a push and pull between the center forward and the central defender, and that's been sorted by the central referee Samba Ba, and Samba has now given the green light for Yankuba Busum to effect that throw in, long and high one. Not a very good header. This time Wellingara will try to move the ball forward, picked up there by the number 10, whose effort isn't a great one. This time it is Orlando Magic who tries to move the ball forward, and that's a foul as waved by the central referee. That was a protest coming from the technical bench of Wellingara United and some of their players, but anyway, the central referee has the final say, and he has already given an infringement to Orlando Magic, and Orlando will take that quickly. Central defender and number 8 Pui plays the ball to his defensive partner Famara Jata, who is the team captain for Orlando Magic. This time Orlando will now use the right side of the attack. Number 10, great control for Orlando Magic, goes to ground. No foul given by the central referee. Wellingara picks possession, great control, trying to get something here. Left-footed drive over the bar, and a goal kick to Orlando Magic, who are currently kicking from our right to left from our commentary decks, whilst Wellingara kicks from our left to right. And Orlando Magic are in their colorful blue and white shirts, blue shorts, and a mixture of blue and white socks. And Orlando picks possession, launches the ball forward, trying to get something here. Timely interception by the central defenders of Wellingara, who tries to control the ball on the far side, and the ball rolls out for a throw in on the far side, and that will be taken by the boys in white and blue. Orlando Magic approaching the 10th minute here at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. Nothing separates these two. Kemo Kanyi, we have almost played 10 minutes into this contest. It still remains Orlando Magic nil, Wellingara United nil.
Yes, very well. Since the game has started, we have seen in the early part of this particular contest, Orlando came very close, but the defensive intelligence for Yankuba Busum was he quickly recovered that danger for his side. So, but it has been a highly contested game because it is going to be easy. Both sides are very much aware of what is at stake if they had conceded the goal here or they went on to lose this particular game, because Wellingara, starting with Wellingara, they have started playing in the qualifiers and then coming all the way to this particular 6th game that they are playing. So for them, the only thing that they can consider a success here is to win this particular game and then push themselves into the Nawettan proper. While that of the Orlando Magic side is a team that has also been playing, because there is a fitness tournament that is currently ongoing between the teams of Brikama North that is staged by Honorable Alaj S. Dabo. So they were also taking part in that. So I believe that fitness also will be able to very much help them a lot in trying to get themselves to win this particular game, because it's a team that have been in the Brikama Nawettan for a very long time, and then they have been doing very well into the league. So coming into today's game, this is the only game that they can have and then see themselves back into the Nawettan proper. So they are very much aware of that. They are very much aware of every danger that this Wellingara team can impose onto them, because they have been watching them play here since their first game or second game up to this particular game that they are currently playing here. So they are very much aware of what is at stake if they happen to lose this, because they wouldn't want to lose this Orlando, because that is going to be a very very detrimental to their cause, because it's a team that have been winning trophies here from the Brikama Nawettan. And then when you get yourself relegated, the only thing that you need to do is to make it so that you try to work on the mistakes that you had the last time and then try to improve on that. So I believe this is a game that they can prove themselves to making sure that they send themselves back into the league proper and then try to do what is necessary or what they have been doing since the Orlando team was set up. I believe it's going to be and already it has proven that, but this game perhaps may not see so many goals. Looking at the way both teams are currently approaching this particular game, it's like a final to either of these sides here.
Thank you very much. It is definitely a final in the Brikama Nawettan playoff, and this game is between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United, and we have played over 10 minutes and nothing separates these two. Orlando Magic picks possession on the right side now, this time to the center forward and number 10, who controls that ball beautifully, trying to dribble past his marker. His effort is being blocked in there by the central defenders of Wellingara as they clear that ball on the far side. Player goes to ground, no foul given by the central referee Samba Bar. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and the game is also live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary desk as usual, Parliament Fati Kemokany, and behind the camera is Osman and Nyimansara Cham. And this game is being officiated by Samba Bar, who is being assisted by Alu Seka, Samba Sise and Ismaila K. Bojang as the fourth assistant referee. And on the far side is a throw in for the boys in white and blue. Orlando Magic, and Orlando gets that quickly to the central defender and team captain Famara Jata. Famara launches in a long and high one straight into the gloves of Modu Ba, the goalkeeper for Wellingara United. And the goalkeeper is one of the shortest, if not the shortest players on the pitch, and he's the goalkeeper for Wellingara United. And Wellingara picks possession in their opposition's half. This time Wellingara chips the ball forward, and the number 10 surges forward. And is that going to be a push? Yes. The central referee has already given a foul to Wellingara, and Wellingara will now have the opportunity to effect that set piece deep in their own half. It's going to be a set piece for Orlando Magic rather. Orlando Magic will benefit from this, and Pui, the central defender, gets that ball quickly back to the central or the goalkeeper Habibu Sane. And Habibu back to Pui, the central defender, launches in a long one into the half of Wellingara. This time Yankuba Busum. Wellingara lost possession into the center circle. This time Orlando Magic launches the ball forward, trying to connect Baboto, and Baboto could not just connect to that ball, and the ball rolls down to the goalkeeper Modu Ba for Wellingara, and Modu Ba urges his defenders to move forward. And it has been a great contest between Wellingara and Orlando Magic, both sides eyeing for a victory. Player goes to ground, no foul given. Orlando Magic picks possession. Another player goes to ground, this time Baboto regain possession for Orlando Magic, and it's going to be a foul as waved by the central referee Samba Ba. And the player for Orlando Magic is the number 17 Dudu Sane, and Dudu is going to be attended by medics at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And the central referee Samba Ba is currently having a award with the players of Wellingara United as the player for Orlando Magic receives medical attention. It has been a great attendance here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. As we all know, Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium never disappoint, and it will never disappoint. And a quick reminder, the Brikama Summer Nawettan Super Cup final is coming on Sunday between Fortune FA and Mandawari United. And Fortune FA are the knockout champions, whilst Mandawari United are the league champions. And the Super Cup is coming on Sunday, the 1st of September 2024 at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, commencing at 4:30 p.m. And before the Super Cup final, this is the last playoff game between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United, and Orlando Magic gets that. Pui launches the ball forward into the half of Wellingara. Ball being headed out partially. Wellingara trying to have their way out. This time ball being picked up by the number 2, who squares the ball on the far side for the chasing player or the running player to connect. And Orlando Magic regain possession not for too long, and that's a foul on the player on the far side. And the central referee Sambaba, very close to the scene, has already given a foul in favor of the boys in blue and white in Orlando Magic. And Orlando Magic is one of the most decorated football clubs in Brikama, and they are currently battling for their lives as far as playing in the Brikama Summer Nawettan is concerned. They have to get a victory today, or else they will surely get themselves crashing. Whilst Wellingara United will also want a victory, as a defeat will also get them crashing. That was going to be a goalkeeping blunder. And the number 6 and central defender for Wellingara United to the rescue of the goalkeeper Brikama Sidibe. The goalkeeper mal-handled that ball, and to the rescue of Wellingara, Brikama Sidibe was there to calmly play the ball off the area for a corner to Orlando Magic, and Orlando will benefit from a corner. We have a crowded area for Wellingara United, and central referee Sambaba will now call on those players, asking them to stop what they are doing. That was a push and pull between the players, and there's already a player down injured for Wellingara United, and the central referee Sambaba will surely get down to the player to assess his level of injury before giving any signal of the medics coming to his rescue. And it's going to be a corner for Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic will want to get something from this corner. Ball being played into their area. A glancing header, partly cleared by Wellingara United. Famara Jata picks possession for Orlando Magic, not for too long. Wellingara regain possession on the left side of the attack. Gets the ball forward. This time it's going to be a chase for the center forward. Is that going to be a goal? Player goes to ground. Is that going to be a penalty? And no penalty given by the central referee. And that was definitely a penalty south. And the central referee isn't the least interested, as we already have 2 of the players down. The center forward for Wellingara United currently down injured, and the central defender for Orlando Magic also down injured. And the central referee Sambaba waved in for a play on. There was a penalty south coming from Wellingara, but the central referee isn't the least interested. Kemo Kanye, that was going to be a goal for Wellingara, but unfortunately for them, the center forward at number 9 could not capitalize Seku Hydra, and Seku wasted that opportunity, and the entire technical bench were shouting for a penalty, but unfortunately for them, it was never given by the central referee Sambaba.
Yes, a very close chance for that of the Wellingara side to have taken the lead from the number 9, but nonetheless, I mean, he overstayed on the ball, and then a challenge came there from the defender, but the referee was also following that particular scene. Perhaps he has the best vision than any of the spectators that are here, but you can see that shout from the technical bench, and in fact the players for the Wellingara side are contesting, and also so many fans are also contesting. But remember, the center referees, the officials have the final say of whatever decision they will need to make in a game. So let's see what happens here, whether it is going to be Wellingara or that of the Orlando Magic to finally get themselves play into the Nawettan proper. But it has been a very good game for both sides. Both sides could have scored at least a goal here into this particular encounter. So so it's not going to be an easy encounter. Let's see what happens here before the ending of this 90 minutes part.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, and back to the live commentary from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And it is the Brikama Soma Nawettan last playoff contest between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United. And a corner delivered by Wellingara, partly cleared by Orlando Magic. Yankuba Bushum regained possession for Wellingara United, and that's a clash between Yankuba Bushum and this forward or center forward for Orlando Magic, and it's a throw in this time. A long one from Yankuba Bushum back heel. Wellingara picks possession, deals the ball low, and the goalkeeper was equal to the task, and that wasn't a very good control from the goalie. And it's going to be another corner for the Wellingara boys, who are currently playing from our left to right, whilst Orlando Magic kicks from our right to left. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and this game is live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. But the commentary decks as usual, Palamin Fati, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera as usual, Osman and Yiman Satacham. It's going to be another corner for the Wellingara boys, and Wellingara will now have the opportunity. Drills the ball into the area. Easy time for Habibu Sane, the goalkeeper for Orlando Magic. Orlando gets that quickly to the center of the pitch. Ball being controlled by the number 12, Mamadou Kande. Kande Momodu on the right side now. Orlando Magic launches in a long one. Not for too long. Ball being blocked in there by Wellingara United. Wellingara will try to get something from this attack. And the assistant referee's flag has been raised on the far side. And it's going to be an advantage to Orlando Magic Football Club. And Orlando Magic is one of the most decorated football clubs in Brikama, currently battling for their lives as far as this year's Brikama Soma Nawettan is concerned. They have to get a victory today to solely confirm their spot in this year's Brikama Soma Nawettan, whilst Wellingara United is also eyeing for a spot for the first time playing in the Brikama Soma Nawettan. Will they be able to get that? Remains the biggest ambition, but also the biggest question. If they want to do that, they have to get that against Orlando Magic, and also Orlando Magic, if they want to play in the Brikama Soma Nawettan. They solely, is that going to be, that was definitely going to be a defensive blunder, and Yankuba Bushum should have done better, and unfortunately Orlando Magic could not capitalize. That is going to be a one-on-one situation. Ball being palmed away by the goalkeeper for Orlando Magic. Another effort. Wellingara trying to get something here. Orlando Magic picks possession in their own half. Drills the ball to the center circle. Ball being chested down. And the boys in blue will launch in another quick counter attack. Player goes to ground. Central referee wave in for an advantage, and this time it's a foul as waved by the central referee Sambapa, and Samba has been assisted by Aliu Seka, Samba Sise and Ismaila K. Bojang as the fourth assistant referee. And this game is coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube. Indeed, a great attendance from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama as fans continue to pile in here to watch this crucial fixture between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United in this year's Brikama Soma Nawettan playoff. And it is the final playoff game, as already 3 teams have already booked their place in the Nawettan proper as far as this year's Brikama Soma Nawettan elimination is concerned. And it is either going to be Orlando Magic or Wellingara to complete the 4th team that will be getting their place as far as this year's Brikama Soma Nawettan is concerned. Orlando Magic against Wellingara United. Orlando Magic will now have the chance to effect this. Pui, left-footed drive. Ball being blocked in there by the wall. Not a very good one. Pui regained possession. Another effort into the half of Orlando of Wellingara. And that's a handball as waved by the central referee. Ball being taken forward. It's going to be a surging player on the far side for Wellingara United. The number 10, Juma Ba, chases. Juma, can he keep the ball in play? This time solid defensive work by the right wing back for Orlando Magic, and Orlando will launch in a quick one. Not for too long, launches the ball forward, and ball being headed out by Wellingara United into the center circle. Orlando picks possession, launches the ball to Barboto. Barboto is one of the longest serving players for this Orlando Magic side, and Barboto is been out-muscled. Wellingara regain possession in their own half. Dribble passes marker, not for too long. And this time tries to connect the player on the right hand side, and he fails to control, and the ball rolls out for a throw in. And in case you're just joining us, the live commentary is coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV. Alamin Fati, Kemo Kanye behind the mic, and Usman and Yuman Sata behind the camera. And it has been a lively contest in the final Brikama Soma Nawettan playoff contest between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United. And Wellingara picks possession on the left side now. This time the centre forward and number 10 on a defensive mission drops deep on a defensive mission and blocks that ball to Troy. The centre forward for Wellingara United, Sekou Hydra, chested the ball down for the advancing player. Ball being picked up there by the number 2 on the far side. For Wellingara United, Buba Sow. And Buba, can Wellingara get something here into the 18-yard area? Wellingara! Blocked in there by the goalkeeper. That was definitely a wasted opportunity, and Wellingara should be kicking at themselves, Kemo Kanye. They have wasted 2 goal scoring opportunities, and the score still remains nil apiece.
Yes, very well. You can see Wellingara, after that penalty sound that they had here, Jumaba came close twice, but both chances he failed to capitalize and utilize one of those chances into goal. So you wouldn't have anyone to blame other than yourself if this game goes on to the negative part of that of the Wellingara side, because they have enough chances that they could have taken the lead here. But the goalkeeper for that of the Orlando side, Habibu Sane, has been doing extremely very well for his side. He is the man that is currently behind this particular score line at this moment here, because he has made so many good saves here. We have seen one-on-one with Juma, he saved that, and then recently we have also seen Juma came close, very close, and then he saved another one. But he is now currently receiving treatment from the team of medics that are currently here. So he has been doing very well, extremely very well for his side. I believe Orlando Magic, their technical bench needs to, put certain things together, especially when it comes to their defense line. They are very much sloppy at the moment, since that penalty, before the penalty sound was a challenge one could debate, is debatable, penalty. So after then, we have seen 2 very good chances that Wellingara have created, and none of them has been utilized into goal. So the defensive setup for that of the, Orlando Magic side needs to be very much, cautious. They need to be cohesive, so that they wouldn't be allowing such goal scoring opportunities coming from Wellingara, because this is the second chance that they have failed to score. If another chance fall to them, they might utilize that one into goals, and then if that had been a goal, Orlando wouldn't have anyone to blame but other than themselves as well.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye. And in case you're just joining us, we coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and it is the final playoff game in this year's Brikama Soma Nawettan elimination, and we have already played 27 minutes into this contest, and it is currently Orlando Magic 0, Wellingara United 0, and it is the final playoff game in this year's Brikama Soma Nawettan elimination. And this final game is between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United, and any of the sides, a victory for any of these sides will solely confirm their presence. This time Orlando Magic will try to move the ball forward. Player uses his pace, ships the ball into the area, glancing header by the central defender, partly cleared by Wellingara. And this time the central defender launches in a quick one. Wellingara picks possession on the left side of the attack. This time launches in another one. This time to the centre forward, Sekou Hydra. And Sekou it's been penalized by the assistant referee on the far side, and it's going to be an advantage to Orlando Magic. It has been a difficult and an interesting game coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and we have a lot of fans piling in here to watch this crucial fixture between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United. And a victory for any of these sides will solely confirm their presence in this year's Brikama Soma Nawettan. Already, 3 teams have already confirmed their participation in this year's Brikama Soma Nawettan after going through the elimination, whilst we will confirm the 4th team, and the 4th team will either be Orlando Magic or Wellingara United. Is it going to be Orlando Magic or Wellingara United? Is still in the balance as we are currently approaching the 30th minute of this contest, and nothing separates these two, that is Orlando Magic and Wellingara United. This time Orlando picks possession, trying to get something, ball being powered, not a great one. Danger not averted, Barboto goes to ground, no foul given by the central referee. That's another penalty south coming from Orlando Magic this time around. Barboto Bojang goes to ground, and he is Baboto isn't giving that foul by the central referee Samba Ba, and Baboto Bojang is one of the longest serving players for this Orlando Magic side, and it's going to be an advantage to Wellingara United, and Wellingara will benefit from their own half. Launches in a long one into their opposition's half. It's going to be a chase. Center forward and number 9 Sekou Hydra picks possession, going against the central defender Jata. Sekou powered, and the final touch on the central defenders for Orlando Magic Football Club, and it's going to be another corner for Wellingara, and Wellingara continues to knock on the doors of Orlando Magic in search for a breakthrough. But anyway, we have already exhausted 30 minutes into this contest, and nothing separates these two, as it is currently a 0-0 scoreline between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United, and a victory for any of these sides will confirm their presence in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan proper. A corner on the far side for Wellingara United. This is the 6th game for Wellingara, and a corner on the far side for the boys in white and green Wellingara United. Wellingara drills the ball into the area. Easy time for the tall lanky Habibu Sane, the goalkeeper for Orlando Magic, and the central referee Sambaba has already given a foul to Orlando Magic, and the goalkeeper is currently down, and there is another player after that collision during the build-up to that effort, and the medics are already on the pitch trying to rescue the goalkeeper and one of the players for Orlando Magic, and we have already played 31 minutes into this contest, and it is already 0 apiece. 0-0 between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United. Medics are already on the pitch giving medical attention to the players of Orlando Magic, and the goalkeeper is currently down. We have seen numerous goal scoring opportunities here, but the players fail to capitalize. They fail to capitalize, and it remains 0 apiece between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United. And the central referee Sambaba is now moving, coming towards the 4th assistant referee, and Samba is currently having a word with the 4th assistant referee Ismaila K. Bojang, and the player number 15 for Orlando Magic is currently having a word. Kausu Jata is having a word with Sambaba, and I think that's going to be a protection. The guard for the Orlando Magic player, and he's been asked to get the guards on. That's going to be a yellow card. A yellow card by Sambaba, and the card has been dashed out to Kausu Jata of Orlando Magic Football Club. Orlando benefits, launches in a long one. This time Yankuba Busum on a defensive mission. Clears that ball, not a great one from Busum Yankuba. That's another header for Wellingara United. Wellingara trying to get the ball forward this time. Famara Jata to the rescue, and Famara's clearance went straight to the player who is playing as the right wing back for Orlando Magic, and that's going to be another throw in for the boys in blue and white Orlando Magic. And the player on the far side is asking his fellow players to calm down, asking them to calm down. It has been a lively contest between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United in the final playoff contest at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and this game is coming to you from the Box Bar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV on both Facebook and YouTube at the commentary decks as usual. Parlamin Fadi. This time miscommunication from Baboto and the other player for Orlando Magic, and Wellingara regain possession into the center circle, and the player dribble passes marker, dribble one, still going for Wellingara United, drills the ball low, not a great one. Famara Jata with a clearance to the center circle, ball being picked up there by Wellingara United. They will now use the left hand side of the attack. This time this holding midfielder for Orlando Magic to the rescue, but not for too long. Wellingara regain possession. This time they will launch in another quick counter-attack. Wellingara's number 3 on the far side drills the ball low. Not a great one this time into the gloves of the goalkeeper Habibu Sane for Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic will be eyeing for a spot in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. Pui gets the ball forward. This time drops the ball for the advancing player. Not a great one from the left wing back of Orlando Magic, and it's going to be an advantage for Wellingara. This time to the number 10 who runs forward, Juma Ba. And Juma tries to dribble past his marker, and on the far side it's going to be a throw in, and we believe that's going to be a marathon one from team captain Yankuba Busum. And Busum will surely get that for Wellingara United. Wellingara United will be eyeing for a spot. Equally, Orlando Magic will also be eyeing for a spot. And it's an advantage for Wellingara United this time around. It's an advantage for Orlando Magic rather. And Orlando Magic will benefit. Plays that shot to the central defender Amadou Pui. Amadou launches in a long one, not a great one this time. Ball being controlled by Wellingara United. Yankuba Busum, and this time Famara Jata on a defensive mission. And Famara's clearance wasn't a great one as Wellingara regained possession, not for too long. Orlando Magic regained possession once again. This time it is the number 10 who moves the ball forward, Usman Baji. Usman Baji, number 10, deals the ball to the advancing player. Can they get something here? Floats the ball, and this time it's a clearance by Wellingara United. Not for too long. Barboto chested the ball down, powered that ball inches over the bar. Barboto's effort went off target over the bar, and a goal kick to Wellingara United. That was definitely a great effort from the center forward, and Barboto has been an integral member of this Orlando Magic side, and he is one of the longest serving players, if not the longest serving players for Orlando Magic. This time the central defender dribble past his marker, launches the ball being headed out by Orlando Magic, not for too long. Wellingara regain possession. The number 2 is definitely doing a fantastic job for Wellingara in the middle of the pitch, straight into the gloves of the custodian Habibu Sane. And Habibu Sane is the goalkeeper, and he's been so fantastic for Orlando Magic since the commencement of this game. And he saved 2 brilliant efforts from Wellingara. This time timely clearance from the central defenders of Wellingara United, and it's going to be a throw in on the far side. Wellingara benefits, and the head coach is asking the players to increase the tempo of this contest. And Orlando Magic are being coached by Abdullah Sedi, and Abdullah has been assisted by Lamin Fati, while Sekou Jaju and Bakari Jame. Yeah, is that going to be a goal? No goal, said the central referee. The entire technical bench thought the ball was already into the back of the net, but unfortunately the ball struck the crossbar before getting itself into the gloves of the custodian Habibu Sane. That was definitely very close, Kemo Kanye. Definitely very close. The entire supporters of Wellingara United are almost on the pitch, and the entire technical bench thought it was even a goal.
Yes, a very close chance again for the Wellingara side. Sekou thought the ball was going in, and in fact he has started celebrating that goal. But I mean, nonetheless, it has the linesman in the far end was well positioned, I believe, and then the center referee was relying on his decision, and then he waved that it was not a goal, so the play had to continue. But you can see Sekou as well, the player who has played the ball against the crossbar, is also not complaining about it being a goal or not a goal. So he thought that he has missed a chance, and it was indeed a very good chance for him.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and time is definitely ticking out for both Orlando Magic and Wellingara as far as the first half is concerned. And this time Orlando picks possession. Barboto will try to launch in a quick counter attack, gets the ball to the advancing number 26, who further squares the ball on the right side. This time it's going to be Orlando Magic. Can they get something? Effort blocked in there by the central defenders of Wellingara United, and Wellingara picks possession once again. Wellingara will now use the left side of the attack. It is an end-to-end contest between Wellingara United and Orlando Magic, and this time straight into the gloves of the custodian Habibu Sane for Orlando Magic, and there's already a player down injured, and any moment from now the fourth assistant referee Ismaila Kebojang will solely put up an additional minute as far as the first half is concerned. And there is already a player down injured for Orlando Magic, and the player is the number 17, and he's been attended by the medics on the far side, and the medics are already moving on the other side of the football field. And it's already an advantage to the boys. And the central referee Sambaba will now hand the ball to the goalkeeper Habibu Sane for Orlando Magic. And we are into the final moments of the first half here, and nothing separates these two sides in Orlando Magic and Wellingara United. And it's going to be a great contest between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United. This time it is Orlando Magic who picks possession on the far side, and the ball is being out-muscled by the left wing back and number 3 for Wellingara United, and Wellingara's number 3 is Molamin Balo, and Molamin gets that quickly. Back to the central defenders of Wellingara United, who will surely look for options. Launches in a long and high one, trying to connect the number 10 on the far side. Great control. Number 10 for Wellingara, trying to dribble past his marker Juma Ba. Juma going against the left wing back, and he's been out-muscled, and this time it's a quick counter attack for Orlando Magic, and they will use the left side of the attack, and the final touch on the player for Wellingara United, and Orlando Magic will benefit. Orlando Magic will benefit from a throw in, and the number 17 will surely take this for them. Dudu Sane, the left wing back, and there we go. That's the final whistle for the first half, and the central referee Sambaba has just brought an end to the first half here, and this will surely get us to the halftime break, and we will also have a 15 minutes of break when we will be back for the continuation of the live commentary from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it has been Parliament Fati, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman and Yimasaracha. And before we go, Kemo, it has been a great first half coming from both Orlando Magic and Wellingara United, though Wellingara United seems to have the lion's share as far as the chances being crafted here. But it is halftime. Nothing separates these two in Orlando and Wellingara.
It's halftime. The entire, 40 minutes is there for both teams to try and find a chance to score the goal here. But I mean, the goal scoring opportunities were dominated here by this particular Wellingara side. So nonetheless, it is football for you. When you get your chances, that is the time that you can capitalize on. So if you did not, when your opponent get theirs, I mean, they will try to capitalize on those, because they can be learning from your mistakes as well, and also the mistake that their fellows were having. So let's see what happens here in the next 40 minutes that we will be playing. That will be playing at the Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium in Yapa.
Welcome back, and after the 15 minutes of break, and welcome back to the Boxbar Mini Stadium for the continuation of the live commentary. And it is Orlando Magic against Wellingara United, and it is just the commencement of the second half. And there is a player for Orlando Magic who goes to ground, and the central referee, not the least interested, and the ball went straight into the gloves of the goalkeeper Habibu Sane for Orlando Magic, and Habibu urges his central defenders to move forward. In the very first minutes of this contest, as far as the second half is concerned, and it has been Orlando Magic 0, Wellingara United 0, and Wellingara on a defensive mission. Barboto was trying to move the ball forward, and unfortunately for him, his attempt was blocked in there by the central defenders for Wellingara United. And Wellingara will benefit from a throw-in on the far side. And Wellingara gets that quickly. A throw in quickly taken by Wellingara United, and Orlando Magic will move the ball forward. And it's a throw in this time to the boys in blue and white. Wellingara gets that quickly on the right side. Player tries to dribble past his marker. The flag of the assistant referee stayed down. Another attempt. This time it's going to be a corner on the far side for Orlando Magic. And Orlando will now have the opportunity to effect this corner through the number 13 Lamin Toure on the far side. And it's going to be a corner for Orlando Magic. We have a crowded area, a penalty area for Wellingara United. Orlando gets the ball into the area, a thumping header. This time Farmer trying to move the ball backwards. Is that going to be something better? Not the least. Orlando Magic tries to get the ball forward this time. Wellingara gets the ball forward this time. Farmara. It's going to be a quick counter attack. Player goes to ground. That was definitely a great effort, and Farmara Jata will surely have a yellow card. Farmara Jata on a yellow card, and that's a foul. There is already a player down injured for Wellingara United, and he is the number 10, Juma Ba. No troubles for the number 10. Back on his feet, and Farmara Jata, team captain, is being shown his marching orders. There is another player down injured for Orlando Magic. There is another player down injured for Orlando Magic. He is currently receiving medical attention from the medics. And the game is currently on hold. The game is currently on hold as the player for Orlando Magic receives medical attention from the medics, back on his feet. And any moment from now, the central referee will surely get us underway. Samba Ba is the central referee, and Samba is being assisted by Aliu Seka, Samba Sise, and Ismail Ake Bojang as the fourth assistant referee. It's going to be a corner for the boys in green and white, Wellingara United. That's another push and pull around the 18-yard area of Orlando Magic. That's a push and pull, and the central referee Samba Ba will now the two players. Samba Ba still having a word with the players as we await the corner from Wellingara United. Wellingara gets that ball. Farmara Jata with a header. Wellingara regain possession. This time player it's going to be a player goes to ground, and let's wait and see what the central referee is going to decide here. And he's now calling on the medics to come to the rescue of the player. The player Juma Ba is currently down and he will be attended by the medics, and the players for Orlando Magic are now calling for the central referee to give a yellow, and we believe it's going to be a yellow card because already we have seen a yellow card coming from the central referee Samba Ba, and we believe Samba is now waiting for the player to come back to his feet for him to be giving his marching orders. The player is the number 10 for Wellingara United, Juma Ba. Juma Ba, the number 10, is still receiving medical attention, and it has been a great attendance from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama as fans piled in here to watch this crucial fixture between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United in the final Brikama Summer Nawettan playoff. And the Super Cup is coming on Sunday between Fortune FA and Manduari United. And Fortune will solely play the co-twin razor against Manduari United. And before the Super Cup, this is where we're going to get you the final elimination playoff game between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United. Wellingara United will want to have a victory here to solely have the chance of playing in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. Equally, Orlando Magic will want to have a victory to retain their position as far as Brikama Summer Nawettan is concerned. Will they be able to do that? It's still in the balance, and if they want to do that, they will solely do that against Wellingara United. And Famara Jata, team captain and number 3, will get this for Orlando Magic. Launches in a long one into the half of Wellingara United. Wellingara heads the ball. This time another one. Ball being picked up there by the midfielder for Wellingara United, who plays the ball quickly, and this time back to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper Modu Ba to the rescue, clears that ball desperately, and they throw in for Orlando Magic. And Orlando are currently dressed in a mixture of white and blue shirts, and a mixture of white and blue socks. And Orlando Magic are currently playing from our left to right from our commentary decks, whilst Wellingara United, dressed in white and green shirts and green socks, are playing from our left to right from our commentary decks. This time Wellingara picks possession in their own half. They will try to get the ball forward. This time player goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Samba Ba. And Monlamin Balo is the player, and he goes to ground and being rewarded by the central referee. This time is Buba Sow rather. Buba Sow, this time Orlando Magic with a header. Another effort from Wellingara. Orlando Magic on the far side. This time Yankuba Busum goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee Samba Ba. And Samba Ba is been assisted by Aliu Seka, Samba Sise, and Ismaila K. Bojang as the 4th assistant referee. And we are coming to you live from the Boxbar Mini Stadium and live on LSTV1 on both Facebook and YouTube. At the commentary decks, Parliament Fati Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman and Niman Sadacham. Player goes to ground, and it's an advantage for Orlando Magic. Kemo Kanyi back to the live commentary in the second half. Both sides picked it from where they left it, and it has been an interesting game between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United. Seemingly, we might not have too many goals as far as this contest is concerned, because we have already exhausted the first half without a goal, and we have also started the second half yet without a goal.
Yes, very well, Pa. This has to do with the, I believe, the cautionary statements that has been given to the players that are currently playing into this particular game by their respective technical benches, because in a final, because I have earlier stated that it's like a final to both sides, because in a final, in a game like this, when you are playing, you must try to make it so that you avoid conceding goal. So because when you concede a goal, it is always very difficult to recover. So they are very much aware of that in Orlando Magic FC. They know that they were relegated last season, and the only thing that they can do to making sure that they stay in the league is to they play the league again, the Nawettan again in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan, is to making sure that they win against this Wellingara side. We are that of the Wellingara side. We are also playing since the first game of the elimination, coming through to this particular sixth game that they are currently playing in. The only way that they will be able to play into the Nawettan proper is by making sure they win this sixth game, and against a very difficult side and one of the best sides in BSC Summer Nawettan, because Orlando, anyone who lives within Brikama here, that was another wasted opportunity for the Wellingara side. So anyone who watches Nawettan in Brikama box bar here will tell you that Orlando is one of the best sides. It used to be one of the best sides. So they have gotten themselves relegated, and then the only thing that they can do to get back to their old days is to make it so that they book their place back into the Nawettan proper, and then try to start their things from that particular angle, and then coming through to making sure that they start winning the Nawettan again. But for that of Wellingara, for the first time they are trying, for the first time if they have qualified here, that they will be playing into the BSC Summer Nawettan. So this is what they have. This is the concept that is in both sides. Let's try to maintain our spot back into the Nawettan, and then trying to do as we were doing. Orlando will be saying, and now why that of the Wellingara side will be staying. Let's try to win this particular game. This is the only game that we have, and if we win this, then we will be playing in the Brikama Summer Nawettan, and then try to do something positive for our side, because they have been playing for a very long time, 5 games or coming towards this particular end, and then this is the 6th game. While that of the Orlando Magic, they will need only this game to making sure that they get themselves back into the Summer Nawettan park.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And back to the live commentary from the Box Bar Mini Stadium, and it has been a difficult game between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United, and it's a substitution for Wellingara United, bringing on the number 19. We will try to confirm his name shortly, and he is one of the latest players being introduced by Wellingara United, as they continue to introduce fresh legs as far as this game is concerned. And it's going to be a double substitution for Orlando Magic any moment from now, and into Orlando Magic's half. Wellingara picks possession now, gets that ball quickly. Number 9 controls that ball, and this time the flag of the assistant referee is being raised against the player, and you could hear those sounds coming from the supporters of Wellingara United. And Wellingara United are being penalized once again by the flag of the assistant referee on the far side. And it's an advantage this time for Orlando Magic, and Orlando launches the ball long and high one, and the player introduced for Wellingara United is Lamin Sise. And we're going to have a double substitution coming from Orlando Magic Football Club shortly. And the number 4 and number 11 will be coming in. Emil Bas and Omar Dibase are the latest players to be introduced by the boys in white and blue, Orlando Magic. And the number 10 is coming off, Usman Baji, for Orlando Magic shortly. But before those introductions, the central referee has already given green light for play to continue, and the player Osman Baji is going to be substituted. The number 10 Osman Baji is coming off for Orlando Magic, and he will be replaced by the number 11 Omar Dibasi. Omar Dibasi is coming in, and the number 10 Osman Baji is now using the other side of the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Around the dressing room of the Box Bar Mini Stadium, whilst the number 11 Omar Dibasi will use the other side to be introduced, and he's been introduced already. And it's another substitution. The number 13 is coming up. Lamin Toure is coming up and will be replaced by Emil Bass. Ball being taken quickly. Yankuba Busum, not a great one. Wellingara regained possession, not for too long. This time it is Dibasi, the new entrant, who gets the ball for Barboto to chase. And no chance for Barboto, and it's an easy time for the goalkeeper. Easy time for the goalkeeper of Wellingara United, Modu Ba. Launches in a long and high one into the center circle. Is that going to be a foul? Yes, that's waved by the central referee Samba Ba. And Samba in this contest has been assisted by Aliou Seka, Samba Sise and Ismaila K. Bojang as the fourth assistant referee. It's a quick one from Wellingara United. This time it's going to be a clearance for Orlando Magic to the new entrant number 4, who goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee, and that seems to be a protest coming from the players. But anyway, the central referee has the final say, and it's going to be an advantage for Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic will try to get the ball from their own half. Famara Jata will take this. Famara Jata will take this, and he's one of the central defenders, and he has a defensive partnership alongside Pui Amadou. Ball being taken, headed out by Wellingara United, not for too long. This time Dibasi regained possession. This time he moves the ball forward. He seems to be a tricky and a pacey player. Goes to ground, and he's been rewarded by the central referee. Omar Dibasi is indeed a tricky and a pacey player for Orlando Magic, and he goes to ground. He's been rewarded by the central referee Samba Ba. An advantage to the boys in blue and white. There has been a great turnout at the Box Bar Mini Stadium as fans pile in here to watch this crucial fixture, and it is the final play of game as far as this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan elimination is concerned. And after this game, there is the Super Cup coming on Sunday between league champions and the knockout champions. The league champions Manduar United will face off against Fortune FA. Ball been drilled, desperately cleared by Wellingara United. Ball been chested down. Wellingara regained possession once again. That is miscommunication from between the player and the advancing player. And the advancing player, Mod Lamin Sise, could not just connect, and the ball rolls out for a throw-in. A throw-in for Orlando Magic to the new entrant. Mal-controlled. Famara Jata picks possession for Orlando Magic. Clears that ball from their own half to the opposition's half. Another clearance from the central defender, and Dibasi will chase on the far side. Great control from the new entrant Omar Dibasi, and Omar Dibasi tries to dribble past Busum. Busum on a defensive mission. Still Orlando Magic trying to have their way out. Orlando Magic, can they get something from this attack? No foul given. Ball being taken quickly by Wellingara United. They will move the ball from their own half. Switch the play into the center circle. This time it is Wellingara United. Switch the play to the advancing center forward, and number 9 Sekou Hydra. Sekou chases. Sekou Hydra chases, still looking for options. Gets the ball to the advancing player, who controls that ball beautifully. And he's the number 3, Modlamin Balo. Modlamin dribble past one. Still looking for the second and the final touch on the Orlando Magic player, and a corner. And it is a corner for the boys in green and white, Wellingara United, as they continue to search for a breakthrough. But anyway, they can't still find the back of the net. And equally Orlando Magic Football Club. We have exhausted the entire first half, and also in the second half we have played majority of the minutes in the second half, and still nothing separates these two sides in Orlando Magic and Wellingara United. And in this contest, we must have a winner. They have to either settle it out on regulation, or else the game will be pushed to a post-match shootout to decide who will surely get to the Nawettan proper of this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. It's a corner for Wellingara. Wellingara United floats the ball. Ball being pointed away by the goalkeeper. The new entrant Emil Bas regained possession. Not for too long, Wellingara clears the ball in the half of their opposition. This time Wellingara regain possession once again. Famara heads the ball out. Not a great one. This time Wellingara will try to get something here into the 18-yard area. Is that going to be something? Dribble passes. Margaret leads the ball low. That was definitely very close, and the supporters even thought it was even a goal, but unfortunately for Wellingara, that could not find the back of the net as the score remains nil apiece between Wellingara United and Orlando Magic Football Club. Already we have two players for Orlando currently down injured. The goalkeeper Habibu Sane and the central defender Pui are both down here, and they will need medical attention from the medics. And Kemo Kanyi, we are moving deep into the final minutes of this contest. In the second half, we know it's going to be a crucial final minutes of this game between Orlando Magic and Wellingara. Both sides will be eyeing for a victory in regulation, but we know if they can't have it in regulation, we have to get it out on post-match shootout.
Yes, that's the issue. If any of the sides here is not able to, if either of the sides rather is not able to break the deadlock here, then the game will have to push to the post-match penalty shootout, where it must be decided for which of the sides here will be playing in the Brikama Summer Nawettan this season. So, but I believe it has already been a very tough encounter between these two sides here. We have seen so many lively moments into this particular contest, especially for that of the goal chances here. We have seen both sides have created fair good chances here that they could have capitalized on, and then put them into the back of the net, and then they will be utilizing the goals. But both sides have failed to do so. So let's see whether either of the sides here will be able to do anything about the chances that they are creating before the ending of this particular timing that they will be playing here before the time ends. But it has been a brilliant game for both sides, especially when it comes to the goal scoring opportunities. We have seen Wellingara dominating in that particular aspect, but Orlando have been also very good in their way of approaching this particular encounter, because it is always very difficult. It's like a final. You must try to win. One team must win into this particular game, so it cannot be settled with a draw. So even it has to be settled in a draw in a regulation time that is played, then one team must win from the post-match penalty shootout. So that alone makes the game very much lively for either of the sides.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And we are into the most interesting part as far as this crucial playoff game between Wellingara United and Orlando Magic is concerned. Both sides will surely want to get themselves into the Nawettan proper. Will they be able to do that? It must be one. It has to be either Orlando Magic or Wellingara United. Ball being headed out by Yankuba Busom. This time it's a quick one. Orlando Magic picks possession, not for too long. Wellingara picks possession this time around. They will launch in a quick counter attack. The number 18 chases, trying to dribble past the central defender. And a solid defensive work coming from Orlando Magic, and Emil Bas picks possession for Orlando Magic. Back to the new entrant Emil, who lays the ball quickly. Not a great one. This time Wellingara regain possession. Wellingara will launch in a quick counter attack. Can they get a breakthrough? Into the back of the net! And Wellingara United scores! Wellingara scores, and it was a beauty of a goal. Kemo Kanyi, deadlock has been broken here at the Boxbar Mini Stadium, and the supporters of Wellingara celebrate in style.
Yes, very well, Pa. It has been coming for the Wellingara side since then. I mean, they have created a lot of goal scoring opportunities before Abdullah Rugi, fondly called by many and not by many within Brikama here. He has been a very experienced player for this Wellingara side. I mean, he can be the driving force for this Wellingara side, and he has been doing that since the first half. And eventually, we have seen him scoring from a very difficult position when it comes to the position of the goalkeeper and the goal post for him. But his foot power also was very, very important in that kind of positioning for either any of the team that he is playing for. I believe he's an experienced player, a reliable player for Wellingara to rely on if they want to have anything into this particular game. And indeed, he have, come out and then step onto that stools and then taking the mantle for Wellingara side here. Wellingara 1-0 power.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi. And their goal is being scored by the experienced Abdoulaye Jallow. Abdoulaye Jallow scored. You could remember he played for Brikama zonal team. And Brikama zonal team, you could remember, he's indeed a brilliant player for Wellingara. And Abdoulaye Jallow with the goal for Wellingara United. And Wellingara are currently having their noses in front. And Orlando Magic needs to come from a goal down if they want to have anything as far as this contest is concerned. And we are currently into the final stages of this contest, and also the most interesting part as far as this contest is concerned. And Wellingara currently having the lead here. Orlando Magic needs to come from a goal down. There we go. Ball being chested by the new entrant. This time it's a quick one. Player goes to ground. And player goes to ground, and that's a foul as given by the central referee Sambaba. It is also a busy technical bench for Orlando Magic Football Club. A busy technical bench for Orlando Magic Football Club. And their technicians will surely want to do whatsoever possible to salvage a victory here. You could hear those claps and shouts coming from the supporters of Orlando Magic from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Not the Orlando Magic supporters, Wellingara United supporters. And there is currently a conversation between the team captain Famara and the fourth assistant referee. Ball being floated into the area. And that is too strong for the players of Orlando Magic to connect. And a goal kick on the far side for Wellingara United. And Wellingara United wouldn't be in any hurry here as they lead here by a goal to nil. And they got their goal, courtesy of Abdoulaye Jallow. Abdoulaye Jallow to the rescue of Wellingara United. And let's wait and see what the final minutes of this contest will surely give us here, as Wellingara United leads here by a goal to nil. Ball being taken from the goalkeeper of Wellingara United into the center circle. This time a thumping header from the defenders of Orlando Magic. And Orlando tries to get the ball forward. This time it's a foul on Yankuba Busum, the central defender. And Yankuba Busum is currently down injured. And the central referee Samaba is having a word with the players. And Wellingara United wouldn't be in any hurry here as they lead here by a goal to nil. And you could hear those claps coming from the supporters of Wellingara United after getting that goal from the Box Bar Mini Stadium. And in case you're just joining us, we're coming to you live from the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And this game is the final final game of Brikama Summer Nawettan playoff, and the game is between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United. And Wellingara United are currently having the advantage, leading Orlando Magic by a goal to nil. This time around on the right side, Orlando will try to penetrate, floats the ball into the area. Ball being chested down. Wellingara or Orlando Magic tries to get something here. Ball being blocked in there by Yankuba Busum, who was there on a defensive mission. Ball being desperately cleared finally by Wellingara United. And they will try to defend whatsoever comes their way. It's going to be another substitution, a double substitution for Orlando Magic shortly. It's going to be a double substitution. It's going to be a double substitution for Orlando Magic Football Club as they trail here by 2 goals to nil. They need to score. If they don't score, they will surely surrender this position to Wellingara United, and they have to do that in these remaining minutes here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium in Brikama. The number 9 is being introduced for Orlando Magic, Siaka Cisse, and the number 2 will be coming shortly. Siaka Cisse and Babukar Bojang are the latest players introduced, and Baboto Bojang is coming off. Baboto Bojang is coming off and will be replaced by Babukar Bojang. Baboto Bojang is one of the experienced players for Orlando Magic, and Orlando Magic will want to score. If they don't score, they will surely surrender this position to Wellingara United. And Yankuba Bushum on a defensive mission clears that ball to touch, and it's going to be a throw in for Orlando Magic Football Club. And Orlando are currently in need of an equalizer here. Pui left-footed drive. Amadou Pui launches in a long one to the new entrant Emil Bass. Orlando Magic, not for too long. This time it is Wellingara United. They will use the left side of the attack. Floats the ball on the far side. Can they get the second? Is that going to be the second goal? Into the back of the net, and Wellingara scored for the second time. And it is the same player, Abdoulaye Jallow, who got the second for Wellingara United. Wellingara United celebrates in style. Abdoulaye Jallow getting the second, and Abdoulaye Jallow has completed his brace here at the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama, and things are definitely going well for Wellingara United. And Orlando Magic needs to score 2 if they want to keep themselves as far as this game is concerned, or else they will surely surrender this position to Wellingara United. Anyway, Kemo Kanyi, a second goal for Wellingara United and a second goal for Abdoulaye Jallow.
Yes, in such games you need your best players to be on their best and then try to do the necessary, the needful for you. I believe, Wellingara, can be relying on Abdoulaye whenever such situations emerges. And then when fans are also coming, I believe most of the fans will be having in their mind that yes, we have Abdoulaye who can do it for us. And then indeed, he did not disappoint them, because he is one of the best players when it comes to, he was one of the best players rather when it comes to Brikama Nawettan here. Then he has he moved his way to Brikama United for a very short time and then move away. Then and now that he is back with the Nawettans here, playing the qualifiers with his own side, that is his own Kabilo, as we usually know them here, Wellingara, but one would say is a pledge of his own, but attached to that of the Brikama Sateba. So Abdoulaye has indeed delivered for his fans, and he did not disappoint them. I believe most of the Wellingara fans, when coming into this game, they will be hoping that Abdoulaye have his best of games so that they can get their way into the summer Nawettan proper, and indeed he has proven them right.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, and back to the live commentary from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It is a contest between Orlando Magic Football Club and Wellingara United, and the score is currently Orlando Magic Football Club 0, Wellingara United 2, and it is already 33 minutes played into the second half, and the score remains Orlando Magic 0, Wellingara United 2. That is a push and pull on the far side. That is still a push and pull, and the central referee Sambaba is already there trying to calm down the situation. That is still a bit of push and pull. Let's wait and see what is solely going to be the outcome. Let's wait and see. The central referee Sambaba will solely give a yellow card. We can't confirm which of the players will solely receive the yellow card. And we are into the final minutes of this contest here from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. We have already played 34 minutes into the second half, and the score remains Orlando Magic 0, Wellingara United 2. Wellingara United are on the verge of securing a place in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan, unless we have a dramatic equalizer coming from Orlando Magic Football Club. Abdoulaye Jallow with a brace here. Abdullah Jaro getting the brace for Wellingara United. And the entire supporters of Wellingara are currently on their toes, singing the names of their players, as they are currently hoping to secure a spot in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. If they are able to hold on, they will surely be playing in the Brikama Summer Nawettan for the very first time. Wellingara United. Yankuba Busum, the central defender, is now asking his players to move forward. Yankuba Busum's clearance, not a great one. And it's a throw in for Orlando Magic, who picks possession. Orlando Magic not for too long. Ball been blocked to touch, and it's going to be a throw in for the boys in white and blue, Orlando Magic. Orlando needs to score twice if they want to keep themselves into this contest, or else they will be crashing out and will solely miss their place of playing in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan. Anyway, the game is still on, and it is never over until it is all over. It is still not over for Orlando Magic, as we have some minutes to be played here. Is that going to be the additional minute? What assistant referee we are not seeing? Or is a substitution? That's a substitution. Anyway, that's a substitution for Orlando Magic as they continue to introduce fresh legs. This is Orlando Magic in their own half. Back to the central defender, Amadou Pouy. Amadou launches in a long and high one into the half of Wellingara. Ball being headed out, not for too long. Dibasi picks possession, trying to outpace his marker. This time, timely interception. This time, Jalo regained possession. It's a one-on-one situation. Is that the third goal? Wellingara United celebrates, but unfortunately, the flag of the assistant referee has been raised against the centre forward. And the celebration has been cut short by the supporters of Wellingara United. They went wild in celebration, but the flag of the assistant referee has cut off that celebration coming from the Wellingara supporters. Kemo Kanye, that was the third goal for Wellingara. But the assistant referee's flag has been raised against the centre forward and number 9, Sekou Haidara.
Yes, indeed. I mean, it has also been, there would have been an assist for Abdullah as well, because I mean, he is someone who is very, very brilliant. He has been doing very well for his side, so he knows how to play with this experience. He can be troublesome to many of the teams that they will meet into the league if the game has to end like this, as they are leading here by 2 goals to nil already against the Orlando side, one of the best sides when it comes to the Brikama Summer Nawettan, one of the best teams, one of the teams with the most trophies here in Brikama, arguably one would say, but it has been a very, very good team for a very, very good team in the Brikama Summer Nawettan in Orlando FC since their establishment into this Brikama Summer Nawettan. But I mean, this year has not been their year. As you can see, it is good for you. Not every year that you are going to be enjoying what you used to enjoy. But I believe Orlando, they can prepare and then come back into the Brikama Summer Nawettan if the game has to end like this. If the game has to end like this with them, so as of now, so it has been a very, very good game for that of the Wellingara side, and also so far a very unfortunate game for that of the Orlando Magic side. But let's see what happens here before the ending of this particular minute.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanye, and we are moving into the final contest of this contest. The final minutes rather of this contest. We have already played 38 minutes into the second half and nothing, and it is currently Orlando Magic 0, Wellingara United 2. It's going to be another substitution any moment from now for Wellingara United. Wellingara United still looking for the third. Can they get the third before the final whistle? Still the question. Ball been blocked in there by Orlando Magic in their own half. Orlando picks possession, squares the ball to the new entrant and number 19, and he's currently leading the line for Orlando Magic. Modlamin It is the centre forward who has been introduced in the second half, and it's going to be a goal kick, a corner rather. That's going to be a corner for Orlando Magic. And another substitution for Wellingara United. Wellingara United will benefit from another substitution. Quickly taking Orlando Magic. Is that a handball? Not a handball, says the central referee. Central referee says no handball. It was a shout for a handball, but the central referee not the least interested. And the game is being officiated by Sambaba Aliu Seka, Samba Sise and Ismaila K. Bojang as the fourth assistant referee. And that's going to be a substitution for Wellingara United, and the number 3 is coming off. Modlamin Mbalo is coming off, and he will be replaced by the number 30 for Wellingara United. And you could hear those claps coming from the supporters of Wellingara United. Wellingara United, this time a header from the central defenders of Wellingara United. Wellingara picks possession on the author of the 2 goals, Abdullah Jalo. Abdullah connects the player on the far side, and that's a push on the central defender for Orlando Magic. And Orlando will now have the opportunity. They don't want to waste any time as they trail here by a 1-0 against Wellingara United. And we are moving into the final minutes. We are moving into the final minutes of this contest. Ball been floated into the area, thumping header, ball been chested down by Dibasi, who has been introduced in the second half for Orlando Magic. Orlando will now use the right side now, takes a quick one. This time player goes to ground, back to Orlando Magic. They will try to get something here. Solid defensive work. It's going to be another substitution for Wellingara United as they continue to introduce fresh legs. They will surely try to defend this 2-0 advantage. Anyway, let's wait and see what will surely be the outcome here. If already Orlando Magic is on the verge of being crashed out. They are on the verge of crashing out. Anyway, let's wait and see. Penalty! Penalty, says the central referee Sambaba. And this will now give the opportunity to Orlando Magic to pull one back. Orlando Magic will now have the opportunity to pull one back. Let's wait and see what will be the outcome here, as we have already played 41 minutes into this contest. 41 minutes into the second half. 42 minutes already. Approaching the 43rd minute as far as the second half is concerned. And Orlando Magic will now have the opportunity to pull one back. And the responsibility is now on the number 2, Babukar Bojang. And Babukar Bojang is the player given the responsibility. Babukar Bojang against the goalkeeper Moduba. Babukar Bojang is the goalkeeper for Wellingara United. And Babukar Bojang is the centre forward. Moduba is the goalkeeper for Wellingara. And you could hear the supporters of Wellingara United chanting his name to Modu to come to their rescue. It's Modu against the centre forward! Over the bar! A wasted opportunity. Indeed, a wasted opportunity coming from Orlando Magic. They were rewarded a penalty. Unfortunately for the new entrant Babukar Bojang, he fired over the bar, and the score remains Orlando Magic 0, Wellingara United 2. Came on.
A great opportunity missed. If they had outscored this one, they only need one good chance to level the scores in the last 3 minutes that they will be leading to be playing in the last 2 minutes, one will say. But I mean, they have failed to do this, and it has been squandered by the one of the latest substitute for the Orlando side. I believe the game is over for the Orlando side now. One will say, arguably, we are waiting for the final visit. But honestly, I mean, this was a very, very good opportunity that they could rely on, and then try to create one more goal scoring opportunities, and then put the game to a level here. But they have missed this one. Already we are in the final minute of this particular contest.
Thank you very much, Mokanyi. We are definitely approaching the final minute here. There is already a player down injured for Wellingara United, and Wellingara needs to hold on. Wellingara just need to hold on if they want to get a place. As far as this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan is concerned, this is the final playoff game, and the game is between Wellingara United and Orlando Magic Football Club. And Orlando needs to score 2 dramatic goals if they still want to maintain their position as far as this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan is concerned. Let's wait and see what is solely going to be the outcome as far as this contest is concerned. It is a contest between Orlando Magic and Wellingara United, and we are moving towards the final minutes of this contest, and we are moving closer to the 45th minute here, approaching the 45th minute, and we have already played 45th minute, but this is unofficial. The central referee and his team are with the official timing. Is that going to be this one solid defensive work in there by the central defenders for Orlando Magic Football Club in their own half? Orlando launches in a long and high one into the half of Wellingara. This time Orlando now. Can they get something? Ball being headed out. Player goes to ground. Still danger not averted, and Wellingara to the rescue. Wellingara United on a defensive mission floats the ball on the left side of the attack. There we go, and it is full time. Wellingara United celebrates in style, and it is all over here from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. It has just ended. Orlando Magic 0, Wellingara United 2. Mokanyi.
Yes, very well. Wellingara has been fighting since the first game, and then playing 5 games in a row, winning them, and then 6 games as well in a row, winning them. It's not an easy game. When in the Nawettan proper, if you have done this, then you are of course into the final. Then you are forced into the final. So it has been a very difficult journey for the Wellingara side, and indeed they have made their way into the Nawettan proper power.
Thank you very much, Kemo Kanyi, and it is all over here from the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And Wellingara United have already secured a place in this year's Brikama Summer Nawettan after defeating Orlando Magic 2-0 at the Boxbar Mini Stadium. And Wellingara United will be playing in the Nawettan proper, and they got their goals courtesy of Abdoulaye Jallo's brace. And Abdoulaye Jallo to the rescue of Wellingara United. And you could see the players moving towards their fans on around the democracy end of the Boxbar Mini Stadium in Brikama. And this is where we're also going to bring an end to the live ball-to-ball commentary. It has been Parlament Fati at the commentary desk, Kemo Kanyi, and behind the camera is Osman and Yimansaratam. Until then, we are saying bye-bye from the Boxbar Mini Stadium till we come you back on Sunday for the Super Cup final between Manduar United and Fortune FA. Until then, bye-bye from Parlament Fati, Kemo Kanyi, Usman and Nimatara Cham.